What is up, crew? Hey, just wanted to touch base with y'all before I head out of here. Tomorrow morning, I am piecing out to Wisconsin for a wedding. I'll get back on Saturday, and then Sunday morning, we're going to head out for our 2 week adventure in Montana. So, first order of business is to welcome Anthony to the team. So stoked to have you. Let's give it up for Anthony. What up? What up? Love it. I do have a little machine here where I can do lots of different sounds, so I'll just show them to you because you're probably wondering. You already heard applause. We can do this one. This is called Funky. That's a good time. Um, we can also do this one. This is called Horn Jazz. And then Rim Shot if you want to tell a joke. So that's what we got rolling. So anyway, Anthony, stoked to have you, man. Really excited to bring you on the team. Here's what's kind of happened over the next couple weeks. I'll be returning from Montana the evening of the 17th. The evening of the 18th is our back to school bingo. We're all set for that. So we have the bingo supplies that we need. We've got the prizes that we need, all of that stuff. There may be a few people from church who bring prizes these next couple of weeks at our gathering. And so, Jaden, if you could just hold on to those, that would be great. There's some room in our storage area, but we just don't want that to get too overcrowded in there. Also, the cards are in there. So over the next 2 Sundays, if y'all could just kind of take a look, we need to get those organized a little bit and just make sure that we have those set up. So Jaden, this Sunday, if you could just take a look at those when you're in there, and then we may need some help in writing some more. So if you could help us get those rocking and rolling, that would be awesome. So whoever's at the gathering this Sunday, if you could just take, there might be like 10 more we need to do or something. So just connect with Jaden and he can kind of let you know what needs to happen with all those. Bruce Bloomer is going to be speaking this weekend. He's going to talk about Haiti and what's going on there. Anthony's leading worship. Whoop, whoop. Loving that. There's chips and salsa in the kitchen. And then there's lemonade in the fridge. So that should be all set. So if you could, Jaden, if you could just set that stuff out, pretty easy. It's just kind of serve yourself kind of deal. I think you will need to pick up some ice though. So if you could do that on your way to church, I'll text you to figure out a time to get you the keys. And that's kind of the agenda item number 2. Kayla, with your meeting that's happening on the 7th, you have that side room in the FLC is all reserved, so you guys can meet in there. I thought that'd be a better place to meet than in the huge Family Life Center. Probably don't need all those tables. So that's in there. I'll make sure that Jaden gets you the key, and then Jaden can also help you with the alarm. It's pretty easy, but Jaden, if you wouldn't mind even just like swinging over on that evening, if you're around to help Kayla with the alarm in case it goes off, or at the very least, maybe on Sunday, if you could show her the password's 2016, and I think you feel pretty comfortable with how to do that. When you come in and it's going off, you're just gonna hit stay, and you're gonna hit 2016, and it should be all good. So if you have questions on that, let me know. The following weekend, the 11th, it's actually our wedding anniversary, so that's fun. Our marriage is 17 years old, so that's sweet. That means our marriage thinks that she's an adult and she should be able to stay out later than she gets to. And what else does it mean? Oh, yes, and we're scheduling senior pictures for our marriage. So that's happening, so that's kind of fun, pretty amazing. And then that gathering, Jaden is going to be speaking, and so he'll talk about some stuff in the Psalms. Anthony will be leading worship for that too. So, and then like I said, I'll be back on the 17th. I am not going to have great cell reception out there in Montana. So if you text me, you will get a message back saying, hey, I'm on vacation. I will get to this at some point. So if there are questions, this team is a great resource. I trust y'all will be able to figure out if anything that comes up that's tricky. But don't hesitate to shoot me a message. Just know that I might not get it for a little while. So I might need like a day notice to get back to you just because of how the reception works out there. Montana is a little janky when it comes to that stuff. All right. So just so you know, that is going on too. If there is something bigger that you need, I'm going to put Richie Hutchinson's info, his phone number in this group message. If there's something big that happens and you can't reach me, he's somebody that has done pastoral ministry and he can help you with something until I can get in the loop and be reachable and all that stuff. Okay. So I think those are the big ticket items. This weekend's gathering, the meeting on the 7th for kids ministry, the gathering on the 11th. All our newsletter emails are all set up to go out automatically, so you're not going to have to worry about that. The social media stuff is scheduled to go out automatically, so you won't have to worry about any of those things. My biggest thing is just make sure we're communicating with one another. If there's something that you need, please ask, and just check in with each other on how you can help one another while I'm gone. And then we'll, that sounds like a dad thing, but I do want everybody to feel empowered with what's going on. The plan is on the 14th to have a student ministry event. And so if there are people that are around to help with that, that would be great. Just please check in with Zach and Rachel. Like, hey, is there something that you need, something that I could do to help? That would just be really awesome. That's just such a value that we have on this team. It's how can we help each other? And we end up helping each other in lots of different ways. And so it isn't just that Kayla's ministry area is just kids and that's like all she does. But that she supports the other things that are going on, and me the same way, Zach and Rachel the same way, Jaden, Anthony, everybody. So that's just how we function as a team, and so just make sure that we're communicating with one another what those needs are, so that we can show up for each other, because that's a big deal to me and to us. So I think that's all that I have for y'all. So unless there's something that comes up over the next couple days, if you have questions about stuff, please send something my way. I'm much more reachable in Wisconsin than Montana. So shoot me a text, give me a call, whatever. Over these next couple days, I'll be fairly reachable. I'll just be in rural Wisconsin hanging out with the cows. The land of the cheese curd, I think is what they call it. So that's what I got for y'all. Really appreciate each and every one of you, what you bring to this team, and looking forward to this next ministry season. Please mark August 25th on your calendar for our all congregations gathering. Tell you that is a gathering not to miss. That is just such an amazing thing to gather with these churches from Sudan and Mexico in the U.S. So it's just a really cool expression of the body of Christ. So that's what I got for you. I love you guys. I'm really grateful for each and every one of you. And we will talk on the flip side. Peace.